This class is just a short little cool down, deep stretch that you can do to start your morning or to really wind down at the end of the night. So we are going to start like this with your toes curled under. Sit back on your heels so that you can get a nice stretch through your toes and through the arches of your feet. Then interlace your fingers, press your palms forward, and take a deep breath in and exhale. And then take your arms up, stand up onto your knees. Try not to arch your back, but just stretch through the arms. And then exhale to sit back down and round your back here. Then inhale straight up. And then exhale, sit down. And again, so we'll play around with a little bit of mobility also. Sit back down one more time. Bring it up. And down. And then from here, you can really shake the wrists a little bit. And then just come onto your hands and knees. And flip your palms backwards, just stretching through your wrist. Try to keep the heel of your hand down. And then just shift your hips back a little until you feel that stretch through your forearms, which happens pretty immediate. I don't have to move very much to feel that stretch. Take another breath. And exhale. Good. Maybe you try to go just slightly back. Breathe in and exhale. Good. One more time. Maybe you reach back a little bit more and exhale. Woo. All right, flip your palms back the normal way, palms flat. And then we'll just do a few rounds of cat-cow. So drop your stomach, open your chest, look up, and try to open, broaden through the shoulders, the collarbone. And then exhale, round your back, tuck your chin. Do that a couple more times. Inhale, open, and exhale, round. One more time. And exhale, round. Good. And then from here, just step your right foot forward and come into a little lunge. Bring your hands up onto your thigh. Lift your hips, drop a little bit. Deep breath. I always like to take my neck or my ear kind of side to side, stretch through there. Good. Inhale and exhale. And so this is where the mobility work comes in. You're just going to try to push back and switch your legs. And other side, lunge. Good. Hips drop. Push through your front heel. Try not to arch your back, but draw your low belly in. Good. One more deep breath. Exhale. And same thing. You kind of push off of this foot, push back, and back onto your knees. Step the right foot forward again. And this time bring your left hand down and take a little twist. Twist to the right. You can reach the right arm up. Or you can start to bend your back knee so you find your foot. Open up your chest. Take 3 full breaths. Try to breathe in through your nose. Try to go really slowly, not rushing. And try to relax. The more tension that you carry in your body when you do this, you lose a little bit of that work. So trying to relax your body, relax the muscles. One more. Good, and then exhale, start to release your foot, bring your hand down, and then straighten out that right leg. Walk your hands back. It doesn't matter if the right leg is straight all the way. You can have it bend into your knees. You can be on your fingertips. Open your chest, breathe in. Good, and if you can, maybe the hands come forward a little. And if you want a little bit different, just flex that right foot, pivot your right foot to the right a little bit, and then walk your hands over to the left. Good. Try not to twist your hips, but just reaching through your fingertips a lot. For 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands back. Come forward back into that lunge. And then same thing here. You're going to try to just shift by pushing through your foot. Bring the knee down. Other side. Drop the hips. Right hand's going to come down. And then twist and reach the left arm up. Again, you can always bend your back knee, try to reach around, find your foot. Breathe deep. So with every little posture we're doing, every stretch you're doing, you're trying to let your body relax into it, but you use a little bit of effort also. So with this right hand, you want to kind of push down so you're not sinking into the shoulder. Push down And then draw your belly in a little bit so you don't arch the low back so much. Take one more breath. Let it go, exhale. Ooh. Bring your hand down. Start to straighten out that left leg. Walk the hands back. Again, you can keep a bend in your knee. You can also always use furniture and come up. Furniture or the wall, depending on what you have and how flexible you're feeling. Open up your chest. Try to drop the head a little bit so you're not reaching with your neck, crunching the back of your neck. And then from here, see if you can walk your hands a little bit forward. Flex the left foot, pivot it to the left slightly. Walk your hands over to the right. And then really reach with your left hand, left fingertips, pull the left hip back. 3 deep breaths. Good. 2. And 1. Walk the hands back. Ooh, shift forward. This time, step that left foot back. You're on your hands and knees. And then take your knees wide and just come into a little child's pose for a moment. Take the knees wide so your stomach can kind of drop in between your legs. Let your forehead rest for 3. Let the shoulders relax. Breathe deep for 2. And 1. Good. From here, come back onto your hands and knees. And then come into a downward facing dog. Bend your knees, push through your palms. You can pedal out the legs. We're not going to be here too long. This is going to be, very chill, slow flow. Good. And then come forward. Drop the knees down. Ooh, and then come onto your stomach. All right, from here, this is one of my favorite stretches. So good for the shoulders. So you take your right arm straight out to the side. Okay, so that your wrist, elbow, and shoulder are all in the same line. I'm going to roll onto your right hip and drop your head down. Top leg, left leg bends. Step your foot behind you and breathe. You can keep the left hand here or you can reach it up. Flip the palm if you like and then reach it back. I like to let my hand just kind of hang in space and let the weight of my arm stretch and open my chest. Some people think that's uncomfortable or doesn't feel good, it's too much weight. So you can bring your hand to the low back and still opening up that shoulder. Do whatever feels right, where you can breathe. Your head should be completely relaxed. Good. 2 more deep breaths. So this, you're just letting our body weight do the work here. You're not forcing anything. Last one. And then you're going to come back through center. Ooh, come up onto your fingertips right here. And just lift your chest a little bit. Rock the hips. And then we'll do the other side. So extend the left arm straight out. Wrist, elbow, shoulder, same line. Roll onto the left side. Right foot steps behind. You can try to get that right foot flat so it's really supporting you. The right arm can go up, flip the palm. Either just let it hang out in the air, or you can bring it around to your low back. Again, I like to let my arm just hang. You can try both and see what feels better, what works for you. Few breaths here. For 3, for 2, last one. Good. Start to bring your hand down here, roll back onto your belly, onto your stomach, and just find a little cobra, or you can come into upward facing dog too. Lift your chin, do some circles with your head, big circles, drawing a big circle with your chin one way, and the other way. Feels so good, as big as you can get it. Good, and then come back into tabletop. All right, from here, you're gonna step your feet to the outside of your hands. Right, so you're gonna come into this deep yogi squat. If the heels are lifted, that's totally fine. You can lift the heels. You can also hold on to something here. I want you to really try to avoid rounding, but open up your chest, lifting your chest rather than rounding your chest. This really creates some space in the low back. Well, it creates space in the hips, but which then creates space in the low back. If you can get the feet flat, go for it. Try it out. If they don't touch, if the heels don't touch, don't worry. Breathe. Some of you like to bring your hands together. You can always have the fingertips down if you need a little extra support for balance. And then here's where some of the mobility comes in, and you can always use this. I have furniture conveniently here. You can use the wall or anything that's close by. You're going to drop that left knee in, center, and then right knee drops in. Yeah. So if you don't have anything nearby to use for support, you can always bring your hands, you know, like this, and just helping the little go slow. You're trying to tap. Good. So this is really good for creating mobility through the ankles and hips. Ooh, it's a tough one for sure. 3, 2, and 1. Good. And from here, straighten your legs, fold forward. You can have the knees bent, let your head drop, the arms are heavy, and then bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, squeeze the shoulder blades. I always get some nice cracks in there. Breathe. Exhale. Another deep breath. Exhale. Good. Let your arms drop, and we are going to do one last little piece here. So stepping that left foot back, and then just pivot and turn your feet so they're facing the long side of the mat, they're parallel. And take a couple breaths here, folding forward. You can have your hands down to support. You can also have the knees bent. Good. And now just start to turn your toes out slightly, heels in, bending your right knee. Try to drop all the way down. You can lift your heel and then flex your other foot. Ooh, really getting into those inner thighs, getting into our hips. If you can drop the right heel down, go for it, but you don't have to. You can always lift it. And now let's switch, other side, walk it over, flex, deep breath. Good. Let's do one more time each side. Woo. And last time, other side, switch, walk it over. Good. Come back to the center, fold. And now walk your hands forward and come back into that forward fold, step the feet at the top. And then from here, see if you can start to bend your knees. Sit all the way down and then drop your knees forward. Yeah, drop the knees down, take your time. And now I want to stretch the front here. So if you can, bring your hands, one hand behind you, your left fingertips behind you, and you're going to try to lift, and reach the right arm back. And then come back down and try to do it again. Lift. You could also put something under your hand and kind of raise the floor higher if you have a block or books. Lift, stretch that right arm. Ooh. One more time, stretching the front of the thighs, those hip flexors, the quads, the chest, and back, and then we'll switch. Right hand's gonna come down, and lift, stretch, bring it down. Couple more times, lift, stretch, breathe deep, back down. Last one. Good, bring it down. Ooh, all right, sit all the way onto your butt. Cross your ankles or your shins. And reach the arms up. And last thing we'll do is just fold forward wherever your hands drop. Let your head drop a little bit, breathe into your chest. Inhale, exhale. And again, inhaling, exhale. Last one. Exhale. All right, walk it up. And that is all. So enjoy. Do this in the morning, do this at night. Just a nice way to really get the blood flowing and get some good stretch through the hips, chest, shoulders.